So for the estimation of nitrogen, we have two methods. One method is Dumas method and another method is Geldahl method. So what we do is we basically convert the nitrogen of organic compound either to ammonia or to nitrogen, and then we separately estimate their amounts and use different formulas. For Dumas we have a separate formula and for Geldahl we have a separate formula. So firstly I would like to tell you that Geldahl method is not used for certain organic compounds. What are those? If you have nitrogen inside the ring such as pyridine, we will not use Geldahl method. If you have NO2 group attached to the ring, you will not use Geldahl. And if you have, let's say, diazonium salts, benzene diazonium chloride, so we will not be using the estimation method which is called Geldahl for nitrogen estimation. Alright. So in these methods, what we do is, I'll explain it over here. Come to the board. See, organic compound we have nitrogen, and what we do is either we convert nitrogen of organic compound N to N2, or we convert nitrogen of organic compound N inorganic compound to ammonia. This is Dumas method where nitrogen of organic compound is converted into nitrogen gas. And in Geldahl method, what we do is we convert nitrogen of organic compound. Nitrogen, this is an organic compound. Nitrogen of organic compound. Here also nitrogen in organic compound is converted into ammonia. So Geldahl method we convert nitrogen of organic compound into ammonia, and in Dumas method we convert nitrogen of organic compound into nitrogen gas. Alright. So nitrogen gas is then estimated separately and ammonia is estimated separately. What we do is, for this Geldahl method, what we do is ammonia is made to react with acid. Ammonia is made to react with acid. So this is a base. Ammonia is a base. So base reacts with acid to form a salt. So we get NH4 plus. And here what happens is that equivalence of ammonia, equivalence of NH3 should be equal to equivalence of acid. Alright. What happens if acid is something extra? We add another base, that is NaOH. So back titration is done in this method. So basically equivalence of acid will become equal to equivalence of ammonia plus equivalence of NaOH. So that is how we estimate the equivalence of ammonia. See, we know the equivalence, this is the known value. We know molarity of NaOH and we know volume of NaOH used. So we can calculate easily equivalence of ammonia, NaOH. Similarly, we know which acid we are using and what volume we are using. So we can calculate this value. We can calculate this value. So from these two values, knowing these two values, we can easily calculate equivalence of ammonia. And then we can go ahead and calculate percentage of nitrogen in the given organic compound depending on how much ammonia has been produced. This is what Geldahl method is about. So for Geldahl method, we estimate amount of ammonia formed, and from there we calculate percentage of nitrogen. So for Geldahl method, we have a formula over here, and from this, using this formula, we can calculate the percentage of nitrogen in the given organic compound in Geldahl method. And here, if I tell you, M is the molarity of the solution or acid used, and V is the volume of acid used, and V1 is the volume of NaOH that is used to back titrate. And putting these values, and M is the mass of organic compound. So putting these values, you can easily calculate the percentage of nitrogen through Geldahl method. It will be explained in the given problem whether we are following Geldahl method or Dumas method. And in Dumas method, what we do is we collect nitrogen gas. See, in this setup, what we have a series of reactions happening over here, and through series of reactions, what happens is we get nitrogen gas which is collected over here, and this nitrogen, we find out the volume of nitrogen gas, and by using this formula we can calculate. Here V is volume of nitrogen gas collected at STP, and small m represents the mass of organic compound. By putting these two values, you can easily calculate the percentage of nitrogen through Dumas method. So these are two methods we use for calculation of percentage of nitrogen in the given organic compound. So that is it for now. Thank you.